to make the world a better place. And in the same vein, we gathered here this beautiful day to talk about World Equation Organization. My name is Cristiano Laleye, and on behalf of World Equation Organization, I want to welcome everybody. It's a beautiful day, and I want you to relax, be comfortable, and make the program a success. Right now, I'm going to start with opening prayer. We want to call on our pastor in the house, Pastor Asita, Wisdom Asita, to come and kick off the program. Thank you.
Will you please rise? Lord, we come to you in humility of heart, with deep expectation, because you are sovereign. We read in these manuals in our hand, world peace. And it prompts our hearts to expect to live in peace and at peace with one another. You are the God who moves in a mysterious way to perform your wonders. And we see this as one of the wonders of the moment. And you are going to unveil the mysteries of your work. How we thank you for bringing all of us safely to this place. We thank you for the wisdom that has brought this equation sign to humanity. And we thank you for your gifts that you have endowed in Brother Onoja. And as it takes time to explain to us and to unveil it to the world, we recall that the gifts of God, they make rich and add no sorrow. We ask that this gift which you have given to him, right from before the foundations of the earth, you will activate it to make him rich. Amen. And he will know no sorrow to it. Amen. Empower him afresh, eternal God, that as he unveils this to us, we will all run with it. Amen. Especially we thank you for the press. And as the press people take it around, that this equation, this gift you have given to this your servant, will find places in various hearts and minds and systems and setups. Bless our time together. Amen. And just deal with us according to your will. Amen. Such that at the end we will see reasons for which we will remain eternally grateful to you. Amen. In Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm not the MC of today's program. I'm just a servant. You know, when you're serving, you're a servant. Okay. But I'm going to be co-anchoring today's August meeting with my brother and friend, Pastor Aki Adewi. Thank you so much. Right now, we're going to be introducing the media houses. Unfortunately, most of them are not here, but we're going to start off all the same. We already have a brother in the house who is representing a radio station, known radio station, and his name is Mr. Joseph Wabai. Can you please show yourself and thank you so much. We're glad to have you here. Without you, we wouldn't be here. World Equation Organization is all about you. Without the media houses, without journalists, we won't be here to do this. Thank you so much, sir. We see expecting a lady from another radio station, Miss Sandy Joyce. Actually, she's on her way right now. Thank you. The next item on the program is the introduction of speaker. The person we are celebrating today is a celebration. We're celebrating our brother. He's not a stranger to all of us. We all know him. We've eaten with him. We've done a lot of things with him. So he's not a stranger to us. And we just want to appreciate the gift of God upon his life. He's here to unveil his program, World Equation Organization. He's a husband of one woman, and he has beautiful children. Let's clap for Jesus. I know it's not a religious program, but we always appreciate and acknowledge the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Okay, so right now I want to introduce my brother, the CEO of World Equation Organization, to unravel the mysteries of this beautiful program. Let's give a clap of
Thank you. You can be seated, please. I appreciate your being in the audience. Finding out the time to come and see what is happening in spite of your busy schedule. I appreciate that. And I know that God will bless you because it is all about Him. Yes, just like we were rightly told, everybody seated here has a gift. As we are seated here, three things happening here. The past is here, the present is here, and the future is here. The past has to do with the X. The present has to do with the Y. And the future has to do with the Z. As we are speaking now, Albert Einstein is here. Thomas Edison is here. Mandela is here. Even the Lord Jesus is here. You are here as the present. From you is the future. We are talking about a system that connects the past, the present, and the future. And that's what we call World Equation Organization. How? Please, you have a bulletin with you. Can you pick a bulletin, please? Pick a bulletin. Go to page 3. Get your pen or your pencil. Let's do something very academic. You know me, I am from a very academic background, and I want us to be very academical. Let's use our pen or your pencil, and let's do a small graphics. Now you have page 3 of this bulletin. Now, you see what we write, what we said there, that we call it the World Time Project Zone, TPZ. What do we mean by TPZ? We have mapped the world into time project zones, TPZ. Now, take your pen now. Go to the top or the left hand of your bulletin. Hold down. You see from North America, you see where I wrote TPZ 1 USA, TPZ 2 Canada, so on and so forth. Now, pick your pen from the first stop, draw down. From North America, you come down to South America. You have drawn a straight line, right? Okay. Now, take it down to Europe. Curve it off. Make an arc. You see an arc there. That arc is called to Europe. From Europe, draw down to Asia. you see the fourth point. Now from the fourth point, pull it down to Africa. You are creating a letter called R. From Africa, pull it down to Oceania. You have the letter called R. That is Oceania. We have gotten 6 points. The first point is north, down is north, south. You have Europe, you have Asia, you have Africa, you have Oceania. That letter R stands for the word called repair. Repair is generally known as to fix. Repair is generally known as to fix. That letter R that you just, you just play the part of a cartographer. You have drawn the letter R and you have connected the 6 dots of the world, starting from north to south of America down to Oceania. That letter R stands for the word called repair, which is called fix. We are here to talk about the system that look into beyond the content. The title of my speech is titled The House and the Household Situation. Now look at your paper. You look at the shape of a house there. It says the building is the house, which is called wall structure. We'll discuss that later. The item inside the house is called the household, which is the happenings in the house. It is no-brainer today to see that the world we live in is in a full-blown crisis of self-affliction. That is, it is man-made. The story is the same everywhere from North America to South America, Europe to Asia, and Africa to Oceania. What do you see? Broken humanity, broken world, broken house. The human house has broken down, but the world is busy chasing household rats as the cause of the problem. That is an aberration, a misnomer. Household rats are racism, gun violence, drug addiction, xenophobia, religious killing, intolerance, climate change, human trafficking, fake news, trade war, bigotry, economic meltdown, maladministration, corruption, injustice, poverty, diseases, and so on. Yeah, we can use our tongue to count our teeth. These are realities we are painting here. Everywhere you turn to, you hear stories that point to a crack on the house that paves the way for the rats to enter into the household. This is what called the normal cliche. It's proverbial. And end up polluting the entire world. Yes, the world is polluted. To solve this mess in the world leaders and the world we live in, we the people of the world are busy chasing the household rats while living unattended to the burning house in a flame of fire. You can see the graphic there. To solve this mess, this is a total ignorance and a misplacement of priority. Yes, we are trying to build up what we're driving at. World, wake up. How is the world going to wake up? You see the solution there. The solution is for the world leaders, including everybody, individuals and institutions globally, to the letter we just painted. We have drawn it together. The letter R, which is called repair. We participated in it. We say it is fix. Fix the crack of the house, and the household rats will be taken care of completely. The solution is not far-fetched. That is to say, we can handle it. It might look difficult, but it's not impossible. How? By going to the foundation. of the house, which is structural. Look at the building there. You see where the third item, they talk about crack in the wall. Structural. That is, the solution to the household rat is to look at the structure of the wall, which is called wall structure. Because the house we're talking about is the wall. And we are the household. So why looking at the household when the issue is at the house itself? If the wall knows about the existence of wall structure, the menace of the household rat will not be life-threatening, as we are all globally experiencing on a daily basis. The ignorance of the existence of wall structure has plunged the world to its present pain. The world is seriously written in pain because of what is happening. We're developing it now. Good news. That ignorance has reached its bus stop. The ignorance of the world structure by world leaders and the world at large paved the way for the birth of World Equation Organization, WEO, that we are all here celebrating today, and this Global Epoch Press Conference, where collectively we are unveiling a global leader. Question: what is world structure? World structure, the reason for WEO, is the materials used to build the house called the world that contains the household. The household lives in the house. That is self-explanatory, is obvious. In building a house, there are guiding rules to follow. These rules are called the rules of affairs. The rules of affairs are the building blocks of the house. These building blocks are man, N, and the environment, E. There we're looking at human being. And the house is the wall. These are the three initials we have painted together. Assembling these building blocks of the house, we have W, M, E in an equation there, which we normally say is M equals to M, comma E, bracket open and close, or the way we call it parentheses, known as world equation. That expression there is known as world equation because the W there stands for the target and what it entails. It entails man and the environment interacting collectively. The name of the house built from these materials, M and E, is called world peace. You know, when you build a house, you give it a name. Anybody that is seated there, when you build a house, you give it a name. You can give the name of your son, your wife, your street. You can just give it a name. You can call it AT&T Stadium. It's all about giving it a name. This house called the world is anchored on its name. It's about peace. That is why it's the greatest prize of the world. The greatest prize in the whole world today is about peace. So that any defect and disfigurement of these materials, M and E, will lead to the crisis, in parentheses there, household rats, the menace of humanity today. This means that daily we individuals and institutions are trading peace, man and the environment disguised as goods and services by our actions. The actions here are either you are a plus factor or a minus factor. You cannot be both at the same time. No middle ground in these actions. Please see what structure below. There is a painting there. You can see there is self-explanatory, but I need to explain that picture. You see where we obviously opened there that world equation is world peace in the hand of the three nations, world, man, and environment. The duty of this world structure is about repair. Now, these are the two levels. There are two levels there. The two levels there are plus factor and minus factor. A lever are the instruments that what causes the actions in the world. Each and every one of us seated here, we are either a plus factor or a minus factor. You can never be both. You can be one. But you can swap because it's based on decisions. It's based on decision. You make a choice out of it. The message of world structure is peace is business. The world trade peace. It is at the instance of world structure that World Equation Organization is born to champion its world structure message to the world for the benefit of all. Championing here means to carry out a global educational campaign of educating the world of world structure for the good of the world in the first instance. Because the job of world structure is to repair the foundation of the world, that is the house itself, which is in ruin by the destruction of the building blocks, that is man and the environment, by the two competing levers, plus factor versus minus factor, that are battling for the soul of the world. These things are obvious. Like I said, you can never be both at the same time. You can be one. But because it's driven by choice, you can swap. But when you swap, the penalty one will come down. Now, these levers cut across North America, South America, east, west of the world divide. The north, south, east, and west of the whole world. These things are just happening. They are happening, and it is becoming very detrimental to the general well-being, the fabric of the world. The regulating actions, any level that is more on M and E, I'm trying to open up the analysis down, deep down, affects the P's. For instance, if plus factor gains upper hand, look at that expression there, that was structure picture. If plus factor gains upper hand, then the peace is enhanced. Else, crisis ensues, and vice versa. Now, when minus factor gains upper hand, just like lever up, down, it's pendulating. When the plus factor has upper hand, the peace is enhanced. But when the minus factor has upper hand, crisis ensues. Crisis, escalates. Now, look at it this way. In every setting of the world, there's what we call disruption. It's either you are disrupting to create, or you are disrupting to destroy. When you disrupt to create, just like we know a forest, you take a bulldozer and you disrupt it, you are building a building, then you're adding value. You're adding a value. You're adding value. Now, when you take a forest and you disrupt it and you are not adding value to it, you are even enhancing the destruction, then you are a minus factor. These things have direct consequences to what we are experiencing today all over the world. And these are the things we call the household rats. These are the levers, as explained. So peace is being traded daily by these two levers. You will agree with me that with world structure, that WEO is the global leader. I know you do because you are one of the building blocks acting on either one of these levers. Plus factor or minus factor. You are a plus factor or a minus factor. Hence, you are a driver of the world structure. Each and every one of us seated here is a driver. That's why you see the beginning of this bulletin, you see a vehicle there. The vehicle, you see a driver and a passenger. Each and every one of us seated here, we are a driver of this world structure. Either you're a plus factor or a minus factor. Definition of World Equation Organization is the organization that deals with world structure from our building blocks now. World structure of global affairs. Its main goal is to ensure that nations of the world follow the rules of affairs, M and E, for the benefit of all. There is no need for us to be defacing M and E. The more we deface M and E, the more the world, plunges into crisis. But when we enhance M and E, the world, peace, increases, and it's better for everybody because this thing hits more on us. Now, if you look at your bulletin, go to the last page. I want to play with the bulletin because I want you to feel what is happening here. You see what I call URZ. URZ means Ultimate Reality Zone. You see the 8 arms of the world structure there. Religion, family, business, development, governance, ecosystem, academia, potentials. As a technologist that I have developed this as a soft code that will run into affairs of the world. You can use it in classroom, homes, businesses, wherever you want to use it for. Now, if you look at the plot in there, I'm opening up this world structure graphically. If you take religion and family, you have what you call community. If you take governance and development, you have what you call country. Because the language of every government is about development. If you take business and ecosystem, you have what you call company. And when you take academia and potential, you have what you call classroom. That is why everybody must go to school every day. You keep on improving yourself. Now, you look at the graphic there, they're interconnected. Means if you take one, you affect everyone. If you touch religion, you touch family, you touch business, you touch development, so on and so on. These are the realities that we are all in it today. And this is a technology, it's a soft code. We're going to, take it into an app in the future, but we are, going on, we're moving on. Now, what we just painted is about what you call the M and E. Because these 8 arms sit on M and E, but interpreted in different way. M and E in religion, M and E in family, because you can't discuss religion without M and E. And you can't discuss family without M and E. You can't discuss governance without M and E. You can't discuss development without it. So on and so on. It's all about this. That's why we're a novelty. WEO is a novelty. It's the first of its kind. It's about world structure. And we have opened up in the thematic 8 areas. And this is about reality we have painted together. Mission. The primary mission of WEO is to open world structure. Hello? To open world structure for the benefit of all. We say world structure is what? Look at the picture. They say peace is business. The world, trade, peace. That is the thematic, nature. From that graphic, that equation you see up there, that is the message. Membership. Every nation, individuals, and institution inevitably functions in world structure. These are realities germane. The past Albert Einstein equation is about this. Albert Einstein equation was pointing at, world structure. The deeds of Michael Faraday that gave us electricity pointed at this. The deeds of the Wright brothers that look at the air and they saw a bird fly and said we can create a machine. They were pointing at this. The deeds of Buddha about religion in the Asianic, in Asia, pointed at this. So on and so forth. Even your affairs is pointing at world structure because you are a lever. It's either you're a plus factor or a minus factor on these 8 arms. If you are negative, there's a ripple effect. If you're positive, there's a ripple effect. Now, because everybody is a function in this world structure, that means you're a lever. Hence, membership is open to the world because as a global leader, WEO complements global organizations for the good of the world using its tool, the world structure. We are standing on the world structure. WEO was born because of world structure. The repairer of the house. WEO is new to the world, but is a promising giant. To you, don't delay to join WEO, for WEO is complementary tool in global affairs. It's not competing, it's complementary. Everything we are doing, we are complementing it. When we say complementary means it's a balance. The missing link we are bringing, to enhance humanity to the next level, to help corporate humanity build on to its perfection. Coming soon, from this world structure, we are going to have a documentary of 1 to 3 minutes of the world structure message in global media across the world. Yeah, WEO will need the services of Hollywood stars to bring this campaign globally. We are going to incorporate the services of actors and actresses across the world, either Hollywood, Bollywood, Nollywood, Ghanahood. Once you are an actor, an actress, you are good into a movie, want to picture this in a pictorial way. We're going to write a script about it, get it acted, and drive it across media houses across the world. CNN, Al Jazeera, France 24, DW, so on and so forth. Because as he says, world is going to go across, according to the TPC, time project zones, as we have drawn. We're going to go across the whole world with this. Also coming soon is World Equation World Peace Forum. This is about what we're discussing, the world structure we're bringing to pictorial action event. The gathering of world leaders will, like no other. Yeah, it's going to be a complementary action to push humanity to the next level, to enhance the corporate image of humanity, because the world is all about peace. The name of this world is called peace, because this world is a house. Like the body, what you call yourself is what you are known as your identity. Maiden edition proposed date, we're looking at November 2018, 4 months time from now. Sponsors needed, media partners are welcome. We're going to engage the world with this. It's an engaging phase, interactive phase, where we're going to invite global leaders. We'll parlay together, because, like we said, it's complementary. It's a tool to enhance the corporate image of humanity to the next level, to benefit everybody. The clarion call from WEO headquarters: spread the good news of WEO to the world. Spread the good news of WEO to the world. Because WEO good news is the world structure and spent it there. Invitation: the world is invited to join WEO in order to benefit the world with the world structure message. All hands on deck, for WEO is the home of world structure. When we say home, world structure happens in WEO because of the world equation there. Now, what are the core values of WEO? You go to your second page of your bulletin, you will see it there. Second page, you see the core values. You see WEO core values and beliefs. You see humanity, you see transparency, notorious facts, system intelligence, idea maker. Humanity, all lives matters and everyone counts. Transparency, clear conscience nurtures truth. Notorious facts, no discrimination, no racism, and no segregation against world equation. The bastion of notorious facts. Notorious fact here means you cannot deny it anywhere in the world. 2 in America is 2 in Nigeria. 2 in Ghana is 2 in China. That initial W, M, and E, these are notorious facts. You can't deny them. Now we go to the other phase called system intelligence. The world is continuous at plug and play. Hence, the continuity of life is guaranteed. Idea maker. Intelligence is no respecter of persons, tribes, or backgrounds. Intelligence, anybody can become anything, going by that graph there. WEO believes every human is a carrier of the peace factor in the vehicle of world equation, such that the interconnection of humanity, 7.5 billion plus world population, is world peace. Hence, world peace is real and living. All the world needs to do in order to tap into the living world peace is to tap into world equation as evident in the world structure. Here we have thematically explained and sized up this bulletin with this press, as discuss as we have discussed so far. World Equation Organization, has come a long way. It looked new, but it's old, like I told you. It cut across the past, the present, and the future. And it's complementary. We're complementing all world affairs. Everybody is a player. We are complementing each other. We're not competing. When we say complementing, we're balancing ourselves up. Immediately, WEO, World Equation Organization headquarters, need a place in downtown Dallas for its global operations. Presently, WEO is operating from my bedroom. So WEO is calling on the good people and government of the United States and the world at large to come to its rescue. WEO need its own place as official premises of WEO Secretariat, where the world can constantly be in touch with WEO. It's a serious issue. This is a serious appeal for a serious need. It is urgent. WEO has so many benefits for the world. Massive recruitment will soon begin. WEO Council is not yet formed because I am still looking for distinguished personalities from the world to invite to the prestigious council membership of WEO. For the membership of WEO, for WEO is the global leader. Now, when we say WEO is a global leader, it's a very serious issue. What we're trying to say in essence is that by virtue of our standing point, what are we standing on? Our standing point is world structure. Everything has a reason. You have everybody stand on something. You can't be standing on nothing. WEO stand on world structure. We have painted it out, as you can see on the press release. Now, I will end my presentation by going to the website. This website Now, WEO has a website. The website is www.worldequation.org. Worldequation.org is the future of our online interaction with the world. Now, this website, we're going to upload it this week. Sorry, we're going to upload it next week precisely. But we have a template here. When we say, why do we use world equation and not WEO.org? Because it looks new. We don't want it to be in abstract definition. We want to be in reality with man. Worldequation.org. We have a place where we have membership form. You click, you want to be a member. You click. Excuse me. Now this is the website of World Equation Organization. You see people smiling, we're bringing smiles to the world to enhance the level of human peace. We're complementing it. You see, fighting for freedom, world equation equals the world peace. Now, in the vehicle, you need to occupy to operate. You can't drive a vehicle without occupying it. To every driving, there must be occupation before you drive. Even though you're going to use a remote, you must point it to the car. That's what called occupy. You get? When you press it now, you're not doing what? You're operating. You have to occupy to operate. It is, indices of peace, pro-peace. That vehicle. Now, if you go down, you see our links there, our community. We must protect it. What we believe, get involved. Donate now. We have a corporate account. Our corporate account is with BBVA Compass. We have a corporate account to tell you that we are ready for business. And the beauty there is that we can't do it alone. I and you, we are going to champion WEO together. We're going to have resident offices across the world. Resident offices across the world. Every country, like we said in the TPZ, time project zones, have been captured under the TPZ map. American office will be there, but the global headquarters, if you look at your bulletin as a roundup, if you look at your bulletin, go to the second page. Go to the second page on your bulletin. You'll see where I wrote the third line, where I wrote something that says, global headquarters are listening. It said Washington, D.C., U.S. proposed. Presently in Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. WEO will be sited. The future headquarters will be sited in Washington, D.C. But now we are taking off with Dallas, and we need a Dallas secretariat. With what we have discussed so far, with this website and other things according to the bulletin, I want to welcome each and every one of us seated here to the global leader. We are the past. We complement the past, we complement the present, and we complement the future, as thematically explained by the global structure, which is the reason behind World Equation Organization. Thank you, and God bless.
Can you please do that again? Let's encourage it. Come on. It's not easy to stand before the people. In a place like this, a lot of things happen. I was at a function one time ago, and I just saw this guy who was doing. I actually thought he was agreeing to what the speaker was saying, but he was actually helping himself sleeping. Please don't sleep. You're in for a great ride tonight. All right. Our time is far spent, but at this time, I want to quickly recognize people. Everybody here is important. Without you, there will be no program. There will be no World Equation Organization press conference. Please clap for yourself for being here. We have a representative from the Black Voice in the person of Mr. Madison Gordon. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so confident that World Equation Organization will become a global phenomenon. Why? Because the media is well amply represented, and it's going to go places. Thomas Edison, the originator of the light, I guess, didn't know he was going to be an originator of an apparatus that will dispel darkness. But after the 1,000 time. Eureka. He said, Eureka. That's, voila, I've done it. I've made it. We have lights today. And when Mr. Onoja was saying we will have offices all over the world, I'm sure some people were like, how is going to happen? How, I don't know, but I know it's going to happen. Let's clap for World Equation Organization once again. Okay, I want to start by introducing our pastor, the shepherd of First African Baptist Church, in the presence of Reverend Wisdom Asita. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Honorables Sheyi and Belema Ipaye. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Our Deacon Kola and Auntie Folu Adeyeye. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming. You're all important. Yes. But we want to speed up the pace of events because our time is fast spent. Yes. Okay. This time, we're going to move forward by cutting the ribbon. Our Auntie Elizabeth, where are you? She's going to take care of this aspect for us. Ms. Sylvia Ipaya, can you please help us? Miss Sylvia, can you please come?